Traveling with kids can feel a little overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Super Flyers, a parent guidebook for airplane travel with children, is full of practical tips to make traveling stress-free. Here to help us sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight is author Dr. Lori Baudino. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me again.
You're right. Traveling with kids can feel a little overwhelming.
It's certainly what people say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the topic of the book here.
Yeah. So it's, again, another passion of mine. Everything I do, I follow this passion, but I love traveling. I've been so fortunate to be able to take our children all over the world, living abroad, and I love children. I love supporting children, and I always wanted to be that therapist on the plane.
Oh.
You know, like you hear a kid crying, or you see parents all flustered, or you see the passenger, like, you can tell the tension
like,
because the child, I'm like, what if I just did a whole session, like the whole, 5-hour flight or 15-hour flight, or what could that be like?
What would you say are some common, I guess, excuses people use to avoid traveling with their kiddos?
Yeah, well, definitely we have to kind of put on the side the cost for sure. And, but mostly it's the burden. It's the overwhelm. It's the organization of it all. It feels so full on. Worrying about your child having a meltdown, crying, getting sick, bothering other people, what people are going to think of you. It's a lot of external pressure.
Before we even travel, how should we prepare?
Well, in this book, I do a lot of acronyms.
Okay.
And the first one is AWARE. And I'll try to walk us through it.
Okay.
The attention, paying attention to our mindset going into it. So if you're going into a plane ride thinking it's going to be stressful,
it's going to be stressful.
Well, it is, yeah. So we got to have that right mindset of like our intention. The W is for wonder. Wonder is so exciting with kids. Get creative, play with them, get them to learn about the plane, look at pictures of the plane. The A is for acceptance. Acceptance is huge, really knowing your preferences and your child's.
Right.
If you know you're not a night person, maybe don't take a night plane, right? Like if you need your cozy blanket, bring your cozy blanket. So really know your sensory process. How do you soothe? How does your child soothe? Reciprocity is the R, is that back and forth. We're not doing this to our child or for our child, we're doing it with them. And then the last one is engagement. It is so fun. I think of a plane as like it's undivided attention.
Yeah. On
the plane, you get delivered food, bathrooms really close by, everything's right there.
Yeah.
And you're with your child.
Now, can you also share, I guess, some parenting hacks when it comes to taking that flight?
So, again, another acronym I use when you get on the plane is CAN, and I really love how this applies to all life. My daughter and I did the audiobook of this, and when I was speaking the words out loud, I was like, this is just exactly what we do. So CAN is collaboration. So really giving autonomy to our children, helping them pack their little backpack, bring little activities that they want. Accessibility, have things accessible, not like hidden where you can't find them, right? And then necessities, only bring what you need. Don't overthink, but imagine in everyday life, if things were accessible, you only had what you need, and your child helped you, it'd be great.
What about the packing? I always want to know about the packing. You do?
I do.
I'm always like, okay, how many diapers do I need? Bottles? It just seems and feels overwhelming.
It is. Yeah, it can. I mean, we are very fortunate. A lot of these items are where we're going. We could always get them.
True, very true.
But again, have them accessible. Do a little run through at home, how much you really need, what do you go through in a day, and maybe like double it.
Let's talk about those airplane metaphors.
Yes. Yes, right? So airplane, I say what we can do on the ground, we can do in the air, taking parenting to new heights, right?
Very
Lots
cute,
of little chubby things. And that just like turbulence, when there's a rocking in we don't want to fight against it. You want to go with it. You want to see that there's feelings or experiences that are happening, and you want to lean in, and that life's a journey. It's supposed to have these ups and downs, and that we go through it again and again, and we do it together. So many.
What do you want your readers to take away from the book?
I hope that you can tell with me that I think flying is so important. Not just flying, but traveling is so important for children.
Yeah.
It really fosters connection to your family, connection to something bigger than themselves, learning about cultures and different styles of living, what's bigger than themselves, so they have a really great reflection. They get to problem solve, they get a sense of autonomy, resilience. I mean, the list goes on, and it will be something that fosters their health forever.
I'm definitely going to need this book. Thank you so much for joining us here.
So glad.
On Texas Today. Now, to purchase a copy of Dr. Lori Baudino's book, go online to drloribaudino.com. You can also keep up with her on Instagram at Dr. Lori Baudino.